10. Extremely dangerous animals that look harmless. There are a lot of animals that look innocuous but are actually very dangerous. These animals trick both people and other predators into thinking they are not dangerous. These animals sometimes look harmless or even pretty on the outside, yet they hide deadly defenses or violent impulses underneath. You can do this by using cute faces, bright patterns, or calm attitudes. Danger often shows up in the strangest of places, as in the middle of a lush rainforest or a calm coral reef. Slow loris. For example, think of the slow loris. The lethargic loris looks like a stuffed animal that has come to life. It is native to Southeast Asia. It has delicate limbs, wide eyes that are cute, and a tendency to move slowly and carefully, all of which make people naturally like it. There have been a lot of videos uploaded on social media that show them raising their arms, which is often a protective action that people think is funny. Most people don't know that the slow loris is one of the few creatures that can be poisonous. When it feels threatened, the glands inside its elbows make a poison. By sucking or rubbing this poison into its lips, it gives its bite venom that can cause severe allergic reactions, discomfort, and even death in the worst cases. It uses the same poison to mark its area and keep its babies safe. The slow loris is not a good pet. Even though it is calm, it can be dangerous for both people and animals to handle it, and the animal suffers a lot when it is held in captivity. Blue-ringed octopus. Another creature that looks entirely safe is the blue-ringed octopus. You can find this tiny octopus in the tidal pools and coral reefs of the Pacific and Indian Oceans. It rarely grows longer than 20 centimeters, and its bright blue rings make it look almost like a decoration. But these bright rings are a warning. When they feel threatened, they become even more dazzling to protect themselves. The blue-ringed octopus has a strong poison called tetrodotoxin. This neurotoxicity could cause paralysis, stop breathing, and death in a matter of minutes. Also, its bite doesn't hurt most of the time, so sufferers might not even know they've been bitten until the symptoms get worse. There is no known cure for this ailment, thus the sole treatment is supportive care. It is one of the most dangerous aquatic creatures in the world, even if it is big and beautiful. Cassowary. The cassowary is a large bird that lives in the jungles of Australia and Papua New Guinea. It can't fly and looks like something that was made a long time ago. It has jet black feathers, a towering bony casque on top of its head, and a neck that is a bright blue color. This makes it look very different and a little far away. This bird, on the other hand, is quite territorial and could become aggressive if it feels threatened or challenged. The cassowary has strong legs and huge clawed feet. It also has a dagger-like claw that may grow up to 4 inches long on its inner toe. The cassowary can kick quite hard and cut with this claw. People who approach too close to cassowaries are known to be chased, jumped on, and harmed by them. There have been stories of cassowaries attacking people and killing them. Even if they are quite lovely, it is advisable to look at them from a distance. Poison dart frogs. Poison dart frogs are known for their bright, shiny skin, which can be electric blue or golden yellow. You can find these frogs in the thick jungles of Central and South America. These frogs' bright colors make them look like gems that have been dropped on the forest floor, and they are getting a lot of attention. In contrast, these colors are a way for the organism to stay alive. They are aposematic coloration, which is meant to warn predators that the creature is very poisonous. The skin of some species has enough alkaloid toxicity in it to kill 10 adults. Indigenous people have used these poisons to tip their blow darts for hunting, which is how the name came to be. Just touching these frogs is dangerous since the toxins can get into your skin. When they are kept in captivity and their diets change, they lose their toxicity. However, in the wild, they are among the most dangerous animals per gram of body weight. Swan. The swan is a beautiful and delicate bird that is sometimes associated with love and peace, but it also has a very scary side that is very surprising. You can often see swans in parks and rural regions. They have long necks, bright white feathers, and they glide over ponds and lakes in a calm way. Swans, especially males, cobs, get very aggressive during the mating and nesting seasons. This is especially true for males who have kids. They will fiercely protect their territory and its young by flapping their huge wings and charging at intruders. Swans' beaks can gash and injure people, and they have been known to flip over small boats or knock people into the water. A territorial swan can weigh more than 25 pounds and have wings that are more than 2 meters long, which gives it a lot of strength. Pufferfish, or fugu. The pufferfish, or fugu in Japanese cuisine, is an inflating fish that looks strange and is often featured in cartoons. It looks funny or even cute since it can puff out into a spiny balloon, and its big, expressive eyes make it look like it won't hurt you. Tetrodotoxin is found in great amounts in the organs of pufferfish, especially in their skin, liver, and ovaries. This toxin is hundreds of times stronger than cyanide, and there is no known way to get rid of it. Eating fugu that hasn't been properly prepared can cause a number of problems, such as numbness, paralysis, and even death. In Japan, chefs must go through years of extensive training and certification to be able to prepare fugu. If you make even the smallest error when handling a pufferfish, you could die. Cone snail. The cone snail may look like little more than a shell with a pretty design on it while it hides in the tropical oceans. People who collect shells often pick them up without knowing what hazards can be inside. This sea snail, on the other hand, has a radular tooth that looks like a harpoon and is used to inject venom into its prey. The venom, which is a cocktail of conotoxins that work together, stops nerves from sending signals and eventually causes paralysis. A sting can cause a lot of pain and possibly death in really bad circumstances when it happens to people. There is no known antidote, however, people have died within a few hours in some cases. Even though these cone snails are little and don't look menacing, a single sting from one of them can kill an adult human. Bottlenose dolphins. Dolphins are recognized for being smart and playful, but they can also be violent in ways that are surprising. Bottlenose dolphins are especially like this. People love to see wild dolphins at marine parks and in swim-with programs because they seem friendly most of the time. But when they are under stress, facing competition, or feeling endangered, they can become hostile. There are records of male dolphins attacking people, and there are also times when they have been seen bullying, hurting, or even killing other dolphins to show who is boss. These animals have sharp teeth, strong tails, and strong muscular bodies that may hurt people badly. Dolphins that are kept in captivity may become neurotic or hostile because they are kept in small spaces and don't get enough stimulation. Leopard seal. The leopard seal, which lives only in Antarctica, is another example of a predator that is wrapped in charm. People think they are nice or harmless to humans because their bodies are smooth, their faces look curious, and they emit noises. They are still the most hazardous predators in their habitat since they eat fish, squid, penguins, and even other seals. These animals have huge jaws with strong teeth that let them bite hard. Most of the time, leopard seals and people get along very fine, but there have been times when researchers or divers have been bitten or pulled underwater, and one of these times, someone died. They are dangerous to get close to since they can sneak up on their victim, are curious, and are strong. Platypus. The platypus is one of the most unique and well-known animals in Australia. It is frequently thought to be a biological oddity. It looks like nature is playing a joke on it because it has webbed feet, a duck's bill, and a beaver's tail. Male platypuses, on the other hand, have deadly spikes on their back legs. The venom doesn't kill individuals, but it does produce excruciating pain that can last for weeks and doesn't respond to treatments like the ones that are available. When a platypus is handled or attacked, it won't hesitate to use its spurs to protect itself. However, the venom is mostly used during mating season to show other males in the platypus community that they are in charge. It doesn't prepare you for the tragic secret it hides, even though it looks strange and like a cartoon. There are a lot of contradictions in nature, and animals that look cute or harmless but are actually quite dangerous are a great example of this. A brilliant frog that is poisonous but doesn't make a sound, and a little, cuddly mammal that looks innocent but isn't are both instances of species that show how danger can come in unexpected ways. It is very important to show respect for wild animals, especially those that seem cute or safe. This is not just for our own safety, but also for the animal's quality of life. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.